Alright, welcome back to another Adventure Groves. We're doing another Vivid Groves video and playing some EDH with Maelstrom Wanderer. I have a 4-player game here, so let's jump into that. Also on backup is my girlfriend Hestia. She'll run the die roll and play first. She'll add some flavor comments for us as we go.
Hi!
This is clearly a mulligan. 1 land, nothing else. Mulligan. Luckily it's a 4-player game, so you can mulligan the 7 cards. We're playing against Mizzix, the Izmagnus. I've never heard of this guy before. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell with per mana cost greater than the number of experience counters you have, you get experience counter. The sorcery spell costs 1 less experience counter you have. That guy's pretty good. Rafiq of the Many, Exalted. When he attacks alone, he gets double strike. 80 creature attacks alone. And Darien, King of Kjeldor. Whenever you dealt damage, you may put that many 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. And of course, we're playing with Maelstrom Wanderer. Creatures have haste and cascade twice. Good fun and hello luck. Alright, I will keep this. I'm going to minimize this. We'll talk through the action as we go. My girlfriend will say weird things in the background, just ignore her. Land. And pushing F8. Nice thing about Commander, if you're playing 4-player game, if you have nothing you can do, no spells to cast, no mana to tap, you push F8 and it'll pass through all the turns as you go. So you just yield all priorities. It's pretty nice. My girlfriend's pretty excited. She's got a Keurig type thing that she fixed up herself. It's kind of a big deal for her. That's just her giggling in the background for me making the comments.
I love fixing stuff.
She does. She probably a little too much. You know, like relationships and cars, things like that. Wait, huh? Alright, so you notice everybody's just tapping out, so they can also push F8. So these are some experienced players. Just an island. Hello Fountain and Plains. Oh, and first ramp spell from the Darien, King of Kjeldor. Alright, nothing we can do. I'm going to play this. Crack it. Wooded Foothills. I only have a few duels in the deck. Because that's all I own. Waiting for everybody to pass priorities because they don't know how to F8s. And I will get Steam Vents. And no, not pay 2 life. Tap this and pass the turn. What's this guy's name? Mizzix of the Izmagnus. The Izmagnus. That's a weird name. He's played a Goblin Electromancer. He's getting his stuff cheap. Electromancer, it's 2/2 for 1 red. Make spells cost 1 less for him. If you're command, he just played a land and passed. I'm just taking some notes if you guys were wondering why I'm quiet. King of Kjeldor. So I can properly highlight the titles. Alright, so nothing really else special going on right now. Some lands, planet, Mox Pearl, the original one. White spells cost 1 less to cast. Card's excellent in or single color decks. Alright, so the option is this Outer or Equilibrium. I think we'll go with Equilibrium right now. So when we play Elder next turn, if we want to play that, or the Skyshall Claim, we can bounce something. It's just good to have it on the battlefield. Right, babe?
Right. Wait.
Do you want me to screen share with you so you can see what's going on?
No, I'm doing homework. That's fine.
Alright. We should be doing homework in the background. You might hear it come in and out randomly if he does that.
Love you.
Love you too, babe. You guys didn't hear that? Just ignore that. Alright, we got a Shrouded Electromancer. Just played Lightning Greaves and equipped it. Paid 1 extra. Oh, wait, no. Nope, just paid 1 extra. I don't understand that. Oh, I paid 1 for the Soul Ring. Revealed. Oh, that's what he searched for with this personal tutor. Warning earlier. He searched for a Fabricate. So he can go get another combo piece, I'm assuming. This guy's most likely a combo deck. This guy is attack with 1 single creature and make big difference deck. Played an Augur Adept. Remember, Augur Adept deals combat damage to a player with the top card of your library and put that into your hand. You gain life equal for a mana cost. This guy was hailed as the next big card drawing, or next the Finko card. What's it? Shadow Infiltrator. Never really took off though. No evasion, and it's a 2 power or 2 toughness guy. So never really got there. It seems really good though, but never really got there. Plays his commander. This guy's really hard to get past, so I can pretty much bounce him though as needed. So it's pretty nice. And he uses Mana Vault too to tap it, so he has to pay to untap his Mana Vault. So I'm going to do that. Play this guy. Green, green, and 1. So basically, it's just as long as I have creatures, it's reusable bounce spell. So that's pretty nice. And I'll pass the turn. You have my Elder. Whenever it dies, search the library for 2 basic lands, reveal them and put it in your hand. You can pay 2 to sack it to draw a card, so it's pretty nice. This guy's killing people too. So he obviously does not like Rafiq in the mini deck. Alright, so playing some fast mana. Mana Crypt, add 2. Soul Ring, add 2. Mana Crypt can deal 3 damage to you. Your upkeep. If you lose a coin flip. Fabricate. What's he going to fabricate for? Exile Zone. Dismiss the Fabricates. Fabricates. 2 in a blue. Search library for artifact card and put it in your hands. So it's like a tutor for an artifact. Tutors are very powerful in Commander. Some people don't like playing against tutors. Some people think it's unfair. Especially playing black deck, you get all the tutors you want. It's pretty nice. There's a few tutors in white and blue, depending on what you want to search for. Blue can usually search for instants and sorceries. White can search for some enchantments mostly, sometimes artifacts. Blue mostly search for artifacts, instants, and sorceries. Green, search for land. That's all it does, land. Red has a couple search cards, nothing real good though for searching, but there's a couple of them out there. Alright, he has 1 floating, because everything costs 1 less for this. And he got Thrawn Dynamo, more fast mana, so basically it adds 3 mana. Whoa! And he plays a Prototype Portal. Comes into play, exile an artifact card in your hand, pay X, and put a token of that card into play. Or X. So basically, if he wants to pay 4, he can keep putting Thrawn Dynamos into play each time he taps this. Alright, this guy's attacking the Damwing player. So we got Gatewalker, Midnight Cowboy, and Damwing. So, I do to get rid of that in the future. Alright, we got a Crucible Worlds coming down. He can play lands from his graveyard. Yeah, there's no lands in his graveyard, but it's good with fetch lands, or if he has utility lands, something like this, or a Wasteland, Strip Mine type thing, Ghost Quarter. So if you want to try to lock some out of the game, with utility lands, you can do that, or you get multiple use out of certain lands. Alright, he did not pay upkeep, so he took a damage. Ranger of Eos, 3/2, search for 2 1-drops, put in your hand. And what did he get? Mother of Ruins, and Mother of Ruins just twice. He just searched for Mother of Ruins twice. Alright, he has a Mother of Ruins in hand. We know that for sure. Alright, a couple options here. Draw 3 cards, additional land this turn. I can play 2 lands this turn. They're untapped. Or I can play Go to Lotus this turn. I'm going to go for 2 lands untapped. 2 Force put into play untapped. So it's pretty nice. Let's see, Forest. Play this. And I will pass the turn. And because I'm leaving mana open, I have to hit X6 each upkeep. Won't be too bad. Or each turn, depending on if it attacks me or not. Because I want to be able to sack this guy. Mana Crypt ability, during your upkeep, flip a coin. If you lose a flip, you get 3 damage. And he won the flip. Okay, 2 passes. Priorities next. So clicking all the time, I think F2 passes 1 set of priorities. F6 passes the whole turn priorities, and F8 is if you have a ton of stuff. Alright, plays his commander. Alright, F2. Jeez, this guy's just ramping up a lot. Right, not attacking me. That's a good thing. Well, F6 the rest of this turn. Alright. Don't know what this guy will play. He's still missing green mana for his Rafiq deck. He uses 3 colors. Did not get it. But he's got some recursion stuff going on. Academy Ruins and Crucible are popular combos. You may activate equipment as complete instance. So that means you could play, like have Lightning Greaves and just move around instantly. So it's pretty nice if you have a Lightning Greaves type effect, especially if your equipment costs 0. Somebody's deep in the tank. Gatewalker is thinking about it. Has Forceful in his hand. Right, the only reason why I'm waiting, so this guy won't attack me. If I were to sack, the possibility that he could attack me. So I'm waiting to the end of his turn to activate my Elder, so I can get my land drop, draw a card. We do have our commander in the wings. Not played it yet. Plan on getting rid of this prototype portal next. Okay, Mother Ruins, that's great. Whatevs. Warfare. Mother Ruins can give a creature protection with colors of your choice. This guy can search your library for land and put it in your hand if the opponent has more land than you, so that'll be very easy. But the nice thing is any land, so that's very nice. Human Nomad Cleric. It's kind of like a tithe on a stick. Right, chose not to attack me. So I'm going to sack this guy. Yes, I want to use his ability. Island, Forest, Island, there we go. And draw a card. Oh, that's a good one too. Oracle will die. Alright, so I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 4, 5 left. I kind of want to get rid of that guy. I guess let's bounce this. I forgot I even had that. Divides Exarch down the bottom. Like this. Mana pool empty. Pass the turn. Alright, so when it comes to play, I can search my library for a creature card. Drop my library and put it on top of it, or put a non-creature permanent on the bottom of someone's library. Got a comment? No. That will happen. This guy is definitely a combo player. Basically, if you didn't notice, he paid 8 mana to get a Thrawn Dynamo. Plus the additional Personal Tutor, plus Fabricate. He put a lot of effort into getting a Thrawn Dynamo that's a token. So if he ever gets bounced, he'd just lose it forever. So that Thrawn Dynamo is exiled. What did he just play? Hellspark Elemental? 3/1 haste, sacrifice beginning this upkeep. And a Dreamscape Artist. Discard a card, sack a land, search library for 2 basic lands, and put them on the battlefield. What the heck? Why would he be playing that? It's an awkward card. This guy cast an instant source. He must be just. Alright, he could be like me, just plays with what he has. It's a possibility. Seems very odd sequence of cards there. 0 cards in hand. Lots of mana. He could have equipped this over here. I guess he doesn't have a card to discard. I would have kept that guy in my hand, then discarded it to the Dreamscape Artist. But yeah, it's very awkward. This guy's still struggling on green mana. This guy can untap this now, if he wants. He does have Mother Ruins in his hand. Yep, activates the Weathered Wayfarer. Assuming he got Emeria, is that what he searched for? Field. Oh, I searched for Temple. I think he just played Emeria. Comes to play tapped. Alright, Emeria. If you have 7 or more planes, we're going to upkeep. You can turn a creature card from your graveyard to battlefield. Pretty nice. He replayed Mother Ruin. Alright, so I'm going to play this guy. My Oracle Amudai. Should I bounce something? Don't think I'm going to. So I want to play my Gilded Lotus. My cat is here to watch me. He'll land too. Okay, that's pretty good. And I have a Wood Elves on top. Alright, so I'm going to play this. One. Play my Gilded Lotus. Tap for 3. Came out of the From the Vault 20, I think it's called. Give me some green mana. This, and play Harmonize. Draw some cards. Draw 3 cards. Welcome of Die. Play additional land each turn. Play top card of my library revealed, and can play lands off the top of my library. Very broken in Commander. Speaking of good cards in Commander, I'll pass. A Rain of Thorns. I can choose 1 or more. Destroy an artifact, enchantment, or land. So I can kill 3 things. When someone plays an enchantment, that's not me. So I like to get rid of Lightning Greaves. Very annoying for me. So I'll probably get rid of the Lightning Greaves. Emeria. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I can probably play my Maelstrom Wanderer Commander next turn. I'm doing pretty good without it right now. I'm good cards going, but Maelstrom Wanderer really steps my game up. What did he discard? An island? The sacked an island. 2 lands. It's a way to kind of ramp up in a way, but the big thing about it extends out your deck. It does get 2 lands out of your deck, 2 basic lands, and puts in play untapped, so that's not too bad. So in reality, you're using like 1 mana in the process, but he's still, again, he's tapped out. He's really lacking some things to use his Mizzix Goblin Wizard on. See if our Midnight Cowboy Rafiq player hasn't any lands yet. I think he's lacking on lands still. Yep, still lacking on lands. What? Is this the turn he untaps? Is he going to untap? Alright. Not played his temple yet. There's his temple. His commander is in his hand because I bounced it. I just want to wait to replay it. So it has his Mother Ruins activated. Yep. He's playing it safe. Alright. Let's cast the commander. Blue, blue, green, green, 1. Red and 1. You can see at the top of my library I'm going to get this stuff for free, so it's pretty nice. Let's bounce this. This. So I'm going to get my Sphinx of Fact or Fiction first. Okay. He's searching for a land. Very nice simple cascade. It goes past lands, so. But of course, I get the Fact or Fiction first. I'll choose you, Midnight Cowboy. What do you want to give me? I'm not playing a land this turn, and remember Oracle Dime needed 2 lands. I will choose this guy. I don't need the lands that badly. Oh, I'm going to get a Gruul Signet from this one. I can do this, this, cast this little guy, explosive vegetation, mountain and an island, play this, no. Gatewalker, you attack Midnight Cowboy, and you attack Gatewalker. Okay. The comments they give me. So how do you guys today? I almost got frostbite. Alright, he's blocking Maelstrom. If you watch my other video, 21 commander damage kills a person, and Maelstrom Water is 7 power, so conveniently 3 hits will kill you. Alright, talking about some frostbite over here. Alright, so that was a pretty decent turn. I ramped a little bit more, got some card draw, So I got keep going in my hand, and I draw recurring insight next turn. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in target opponent's hand, and rebound. So you do it twice. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana next turn. Not too bad. Not too shabby. And I can play my Spellbreak Behemoth in case anyone wants to do some counterspell shenanigans, which could be this Rafiq player. Alright, he's Lightning Bolt in my Oracle. It's fair enough. He gets an experience counter. It's a new thing they just introduced. So you'll notice a little tick up here, he gets experience counters. And his spells will now cost 1 less because he has experience counter. So right now, all his lack of spells costs 2 less. Instant sorceries. So it doesn't mean much. And he's going to attack me. Yep. I immediately became a target for everybody. Luckily, they don't have much going on for them. Damwing has 9 cards in hand. I don't know if he runs Wraths because he's running this guy. He might. Midnight Cowboy might also be running Wraths. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yep. He didn't play anything. He's short on green mana. It's really hurting him. To this guy, I basically have to get rid of this guy if I want to have a chance of beating him. Whenever he's dealt damage, put that many 1/1 white soldier creep tokens in the battlefield. So if I bounce him, then get a hit into him, then it might work. See, his mana vault tapped. So he takes damage, but he gets a 1/1 out of it. Also works well with pain lands if he has any pain lands in his deck. He also has this thing where he gains 2 life for each creature you control. So you get a bunch of tokens, you get a bunch of life back. So you can turn life into tokens into life. Played Urborg. That's kind of weird. Karma. Alright, so now I have a target for my Rain of Thorns. And does it to himself too. So that's going to hurt a lot. This is going to hurt a little bit. Maybe dead. 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll find out. No. A lot of damage though. Alright, step 1 is get rid of that thing. So, artifact, enchantment, and land. What else? Let's me search for a forest and put it into play. Untapped. Green, green, red. 1. Alright, so this guy is playing dirty, so I will attack him. It's broken, it's almost no fun anymore. Almost. I would use it to bounce my own guys, but Moto does that sometimes. Hellspark's coming back. Book burning. Here, if no one does, target player puts the top 6 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Okay, it's a weird card. Sure, you can do that to me. Mill me for 6? Okay, you can mill me. That would be good with his one commander out. Oh, what do you get? Orb of Wandering would have been good. Omnith, a little too late. On Sun would have been good. I'm just going to do this now. I don't really have anything to play. Perhaps got some blockers back for his guys here. Alright, he's attacking Midnight Cowboy. Not me. The Damwing player is complaining that he blocked and then unblocked him. Unfortunately, one problem with Moto is when you block sometimes it'll unblock you, and then if you accidentally pass, it won't work as well. Now let's see if he untaps this. His commander's in his hand again. And another round of that Karma would have killed me. Again, Midnight Cowboy is complaining about lack of forest. Alright, plays some Mother Ruins again. Weather Wayfarer. Yep, he's got all green in his hand. What else are we going to try to play? And Slate of Ancestry. Discard a hand, draw cards for each creature you control. There's some decent cards. This. Let's bounce this thing. Let's tap this and this. Play this guy. Blue and blue. Creature to bounce. I guess this guy. I was going to bounce another guy. Oops. Let's see, bounce a different guy. Oh well. Blue, 1, green, green. This is about the time people want to start conceding, so. Sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. That cowboy, this guy, that cowboy, launcher, and ammo. Thanks for being sports. They mean punching bags. LOL. I actually did giggle out loud, so it's an official LOL, not a generic one. With multiplayer games, I noticed that if you wait to get some mana build up before you have Maelstrom Wanderers, basically I clean up some of the stuff that gets in your way. That's not too bad. Library for a card should be live into the card. Third from the top. Long-term plans. It's not bad. Yeah. Just asking for a board wipe. I don't know what midnight. This Gatewalker has nothing. Third from the top, so it has 3 more draws before it gets to it. Anything. This guy has an all green hand, so 1 green mana can get it in the game. I'm not sure what will get him in the game, but it will. So Gatewalker is looking for something to amuse him. So we have to kill these guys and then let him live. I always have the moral victory. Basically, I've won this this round. I have a bunch of creatures. I have another Cascade card, another creature, this bounce effect. I have a ton of land. So I have this game won. And the wild card right now is Midnight Cowboy. What can you play? Best this guy can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can play his commander again, but I can just bounce it. So I have these. It's a pretty nice guy. Not only can it cascade itself, but it can also return to his hand to cascade again. It's from the commander set. Darien Horn Sorcerer. 4 a blue and a red. Cascade. I got everybody's hated Consecrated Sphinx. Flying 4/6 for 4 and 2 blue. When an opponent draws a card, you may draw 2 cards. So put it down once, kind of goes around the horn, draw a bunch of cards. And this is always amusing too. Draw cards, take number of cards in opponent's hand, and rebound to it twice. If you notice, this guy's 7, 7, 0, so this guy is looking for something in a long-term plan to have a chance. Might let him try to get there. I might not explain this guy. I think I showed him before. My creatures have trample. Their creatures cannot have trample. It's pretty nice. Just a artifact killer. Naturalize on a stick on a creature. Evencer. I usually like to play him to bounce something important, like a spell back to somebody's hand, but in this case I bounce his mana right there. He has 3, so all of his instant sorcery, count 3 less because it's 3 experience. Midnight Cowboy is the wild card. So, does he get anything to play? He got a Walking Atlas. 2 mana for a 1/1. Got to put a land for a hand into play. Doesn't seem like too much. It was in Worldwake, and that was the first landfall expansion, I guess. Zendikar came first in Worldwake, so it was good to get landfall triggers during opponent's turns. But it also helps for ramping too, in a way. So if you have a bunch of lands in your hand, play this guy early and get them all out the table quickly. Just in case I was clear, I meant not killing. Oh, not kill you. Alright, so it is Damwing's upkeep. I think he's deciding on whether or not to take the 1 damage from Mana Vault or untap it. Because you have to untap it right now for 4. You get 3 out of it. But you have to do that every turn. Or he just dies. Luckily, all my creatures have trample, so anything he plays, as long as I have 1 more power or 2 more power than his toughness available, I'll be fine. I also tried him with a flying Sphinx of Unth, haste trample flying. Fact of Fiction Sphinx. Fact of Fiction was a card that if you top 5 cards of your library to opponent, they separate into 2 piles. You choose one of the piles and put the rest in your graveyard, and it's basically on a creature that costs 7 now. Wasn't very good in standard draft, way too expensive. Kind of was nice. It's got its. But Commander, it's amazing because you get lots of mana quickly, if you noticed, and then you can get some cards with it. Copy it, draw some more cards, get everything you want. So it's pretty nice. Just waiting for Damwig to figure this out. Maybe what's going on? Oh, he might be salty. Hopefully not too salty, and let's just finish. Doesn't look like he is replying. He may be upset, not wanting to play along. I've not seen the Karma. In case you guys were wondering earlier, Karma is an enchantment. I think it came out in Legends or the Dark or something like that. Beginning of each player's upkeep deals 1 damage. Deals damage to each that player dealing with swamps he controls. Well, if you notice, I have no swamps. Nobody has any swamps. But there's this card Urborg. All lands are swamps in addition to other types. So all lands go in swamps. So basically, you deal damage equal to the number of lands to each player. Brutal combo. I've never seen it in Commander before, because basically just everybody would target right away. But it also does damage to you, so you have to be careful. And you have to have Urborg out too. But he has this Wayfarer guy to search. I did ask everybody before joining this to not quit, but honestly my opponent has chose to be salty and not play. Be right back. Alright folks, well, I'm not going to let you, or not wait around to show you my victory. Basically I'm going to attack this guy. Let's see, he has a board wipe, which I doubt it. Even if he does, he has haste, so I can easily get into him, kill him, with Concentrated Sphinx and him. Then I'll probably try to kill this guy too if he doesn't wipe my board. I'll get this guy to live to see what he wants to play. But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you like these commander series, let me know, and I'll keep doing them. Or maybe some different commanders.